name is Kofoworola Odeyemi. I'm a professor of public health at the University of Lagos. Yes, I am privileged to be the chairman of the local organizing committee of this third conference on adolescent health in Nigeria that we have tagged EKO 2023. I think one of the key points that we should take away from this conference include the fact that the young people are ready to actually take charge of their own health, their own well-being, because when you see the turnout at this conference, the young people really came out, they were involved, they had a voice to speak out, to tell the world that these are our needs, these are our desires, these are where the gaps are. And you know, you cannot say that you are planning for young people without involving them. You know, in the past, we've done a lot of top-bottom. The adults or the policy makers or the leaders will just sit down and say we are planning for young people. But what made this conference very significant is that the young people were given a voice. So there was a lot of youth involvement, starting from the first day of the conference when we had a pre-conference that was totally youth-focused. The youths actually, right from the planning of the program, the implementation, we had a lot of young speakers who came out and spoke very, very, very excellently about what is going on, what are the challenges, what we need to plan for to ensure that the future of our young people is bright, which essentially is the reason why we have gathered. We are gathered here for the young people to ensure that they have a brighter future. And so this conference allowed those young people to have a voice in deciding the direction in which things should go. Obviously under the guidance of the adults, because we know that young people at this age, this is the time when they have all the potential, but again, they are very vulnerable. And so it's important that we make sure that they maximize their potentials and we protect them from their vulnerabilities to ensure that truly these young people, adolescents, the youths, they have a bright future. And we are able to reach those 2030 targets as is related to the adolescents and young people, which is really the focus of the conference, achieving the 2030 targets. Looking at what are the new innovations, what can we do differently. And at the end of this conference, we have come up with so many things, following all the discussions. You know, we had a lot of panel discussions, we had a lot of people come up and speak out. And so we have a list of innovations which we have presented in our call to action, which I'm sure will be given out to both the policy makers, the press, you know, the people who are in charge of deciding what to do next. And they can look at this call to action that we have come up with at the end of the program and use it in guiding the next things to do to ensure that we actually achieve those 2030 targets. Yes. Let me first say my key message to those who partnered with us here is thank you. Because thank you, without you, we could not have done it. You cannot organize a conference of this magnitude without funding. So really, it is thanks to our sponsors that we're able to put this together. And like you have said, and you can see from behind me here, we had a wide array of sponsors at this program. So thank you to those sponsors. And again, I want to say to all the potential sponsors that invest in youth, it pays. There's no better investments that you can make than in the youth. So my message to them will be, those who are already investing, thank you, continue to invest. Those who are not yet investing, invest in the youth because it pays. Thank you.